Hello, I am here with Angie today, and it's been a while since you guys have seen her. So what we're talking about today is just basically how it felt when she recently got her blue belt. When was this again?
Recently.
What, December?
December.
Okay, so half a year ago.
Half a year.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, we're way overdue. So yeah, Angie, take it away. Just let me know what it was like.
So we had a belt ceremony barbecue at Gracie Pahalangli, and basically it was just a really exciting day. Josh and I went early to help set up, and then we helped one of our other teammates, Brian, with the cooking, and the food was great. And then they called everyone onto the mats, and then after that they started announcing the people that were getting promoted, whether that was just getting a stripe or getting promoted to a new belt. And yeah, it was really cool, very exciting, and happy to see like my teammates getting their promotions. And when they announced my name,
And that sign is as big as her.
Sideways.
I was really like excited, and yeah, it just felt very surreal. I was very happy, and just getting to celebrate it with all my teammates and friends that I've made at the club, and Josh was there too, made it extra special. And then we got to eat really good food after. So
How do you feel the moment while they were taking the white belt off of you and putting the blue one on?
I was just like, wow, like I'm here, you know, like I started my jiu-jitsu journey back in 2020, and it's just been like, you know, having fun, lots of learning, and I was just really happy, you know, with being a white belt, and just enjoying the journey. I didn't really feel like rushed to get my next belt, but when it happened, I was like, wow, like this is happening, this is so cool, and I just felt very, I don't know, I was just full of a lot of gratefulness, and you know, just very excited and happy that I got to this milestone in my jiu-jitsu journey.
Yeah. So I guess the question is now, what is the biggest difference between blue belt and white belt in terms of just learning?
I mean, it's still like you're just still continuing on a journey. It's just like another chapter of your jiu-jitsu journey. There's definitely like you have your foundations that we learn, and you're continuing to review that and then build on it with more advanced techniques. And personally for me, for a little bit, I felt like I was putting more pressure on myself because I was like at that, you know, belt level.
Yeah.
Maybe too much pressure. I put too much pressure on myself.
Right.
But yeah, I think, you know, that's kind of the main difference I noticed, was that I felt like I had a little bit more pressure on me. But otherwise it's the same. It's like you're just continuing on, and it's just a journey and full of learning and fun, and I always try to keep that in mind.
Mm-hmm. Have you heard of the term blue belt blues?
I've heard it, but I can kind of get an idea about what it is.
And you felt it?
A few times. Like sometimes like I'll go home and I'll feel like, oh man, like, you know, disappointed if I didn't get a technique down, or if it's like a foundational technique and I still struggle with it, and I'm like, darn, like I should probably know this by now. Yeah. But then again, that goes back to like me saying earlier that I'm too hard on myself. So yeah, and that's okay. It's okay to not know everything, because then like it makes it less interesting if you know everything.
What's next for you? What are you planning to do this year? Or what are your goals this year?
My goals?
As a blue belt.
I want to be more assertive with my rolling. Focus on control. Like, they always tell you not to use strength, but to focus on technique when you're rolling with other people. And sometimes that's hard, especially when you're caught in very tricky positions. So I want to focus on not using strength, but making sure I have control in my technique and that it's not like you know, just whatever. I want it to be very technical. I want to work on that, keep working on that. I also want to experience more competitions. So I think my first one that I've joined so far at Blue Belt was in March. And I don't really want to compete to win. I just want to do it because I feel like I like challenging myself. And it's fun to not know all the techniques because you're going into class each time and you're always going to have this new challenge. I like that we have a safe space to just keep challenging ourselves and improve our jiu-jitsu. So
Cool. Well, all right. Well, good to be back on the channel, Angie.
yay!
Till next time. Okay, toodles. Bye.
Bye.
How do you feel?
Feel happy.
Happy. Amazing. And hungry. Awesome. Show us your certificate. There you go. Wonderful. Blue Belt. It's certified. No joke now. So whenever you apply for a job, you show that off.